Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Benefits and Challenges of Globalization. Globalization represents the process by which businesses, cultures, and economies become interconnected and interdependent through various forms of exchange and interaction. This multifaceted phenomenon has been driven by technological advancements, trade liberalization, and policy decisions. The promise of globalization lies in its potential to create a more integrated world, fostering economic growth, cultural exchange, and political cooperation. However, it also presents significant challenges that can exacerbate inequalities and disrupt local economies and cultures. One of the primary benefits of globalization is economic growth. By opening up markets and enabling the free flow of goods, services, and capital, globalization allows countries to specialize in the production of goods and services in which they have a comparative advantage. This specialization leads to increased efficiency and productivity, which can drive economic growth. For example, China's integration into the global economy has been a major driver of its rapid economic expansion. Since opening up its economy in the late 20th century, China has experienced unprecedented growth, lifting hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. Globalization also facilitates access to new markets and consumer bases for businesses. This expanded reach can lead to increased sales and revenues, driving further investment and innovation. Multinational corporations such as Apple, whose supply chain and customer base span the globe, exemplify how businesses can leverage globalization to enhance their competitiveness and growth. Moreover, consumers benefit from a greater variety of products and services, often at lower prices due to increased competition and more efficient production processes. Another significant advantage of globalization is the diffusion of technology and knowledge. As countries and companies interact, they share innovations and best practices, which can lead to technological advancements and improvements in productivity. For instance, the spread of information and communication technologies has transformed industries and societies worldwide, enabling more efficient business operations, improved healthcare, and enhanced educational opportunities. The exchange of ideas and cultural practices can also foster greater understanding and cooperation among nations, contributing to global peace and stability. Despite these benefits, globalization presents several challenges that need to be addressed. One major concern is the exacerbation of economic inequalities both within and between countries. While globalization can drive overall economic growth, the benefits are not always evenly distributed. In many cases, wealthier individuals and countries are better positioned to capitalize on the opportunities created by globalization, while poorer individuals and countries may be left behind. For example, while some developing countries have experienced significant economic growth due to globalization, others have struggled to compete in the global market, leading to increased income disparities. Additionally, globalization can lead to job displacement and wage stagnation in certain sectors. As companies seek to reduce costs and maximize efficiency, they may relocate production to countries with lower labor costs, resulting in job losses in higher wage countries. This has been particularly evident in the manufacturing sector in the United States and other developed nations, where many jobs have been outsourced to countries such as China and Mexico. While new jobs may be created in other sectors, the transition can be difficult for displaced workers, leading to economic and social dislocation. Cultural homogenization is another challenge associated with globalization. The global spread of dominant cultural products, such as American movies, fast food, and fashion, can lead to the erosion of local cultures and traditions. This cultural convergence can result in a loss of cultural diversity and identity, as local customs and practices are overshadowed by global trends. For example, the proliferation of Western cultural products in developing countries has sometimes been met with resistance and concern over the preservation of indigenous cultures. Environmental degradation is a further significant challenge posed by globalization. The increased production, transportation, and consumption of goods associated with globalization contribute to pollution, resource depletion, and climate change. The global supply chains that enable the production and distribution of goods often rely on fossil fuels, leading to higher greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, the environmental regulations in some developing countries may be less stringent, leading to practices that can harm the environment in the pursuit of economic growth. Addressing these environmental challenges requires coordinated international efforts and the implementation of sustainable practices across global supply chains. In response to these challenges, various policy measures and international agreements have been proposed and implemented to mitigate the negative impacts of globalization. For instance, trade adjustment assistance programs aim to help displaced workers transition to new employment opportunities through retraining and financial support. Additionally, international agreements such as the Paris Agreement seek to address environmental challenges by setting targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and promoting sustainable development. In conclusion, globalization offers significant benefits, including economic growth, access to new markets, and the diffusion of technology and knowledge. However, it also presents substantial challenges, such as economic inequalities, job displacement, cultural homogenization, and environmental degradation. To maximize the benefits of globalization while mitigating its negative impacts, policymakers, businesses, and international organizations must work together to implement inclusive and sustainable practices. By addressing these challenges, it is possible to create a more equitable and prosperous global economy that benefits all stakeholders. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.